Hello, everyone. We are live, 3 o'clock. We just did a little test run before this, and oh my gosh, there were so many people here. I should have just kept it because I hated saying goodbye. But welcome, everyone. Hello, hello. So excited to kick things off today with Meghan Klingenberg. You know what I didn't do? Let me try to pin this. Is it? How's everyone doing? I'm just gonna try to pin this right now while everyone just trickles in. Can't wait to chat with Meghan. And there you go. Let me do a soccer emoji because hello, we have to. What day is it with Meghan Klingenberg? Post. And let me pin this. And there you go. Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing? Hey, Gabriella. Hi, JB. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Get your questions yet. Meghan just texted me. She said, "Are you live yet?" So, what happens if I text her back? Is it gonna kick me off? Because I've never texted someone back. So, oh, there she is. Yes, Meghan. I was trying to figure out if I should text you or not. Let's get everyone in. Hello, everyone. And I have a request. I hope you all have questions ready. Meghan's probably like the best person to ask questions to. And yeah, so let me get her in here. I should be a pro by now. But technology, man. Let's see. All right. Waiting for Meghan. It says waiting. Connecting. There she is. Hi.
Hey, Steph.
How are you?
Quarantined.
Quarantining. Well,
Yeah.
I know, right? Like, what do you say nowadays? I have people say, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like,
Legit nothing.
"On my couch."
Yeah.
A long time. I miss you.
Yeah, you too. How are you?
Good. Yeah, just chugging along. Trying to make sure that, we survive this thing. Right. Write it out.
Doing my best.
Yeah. Are you in Portland or you're back home?
I'm in Portland. Can't be,
Okay.
going anywhere. So I was thinking, I was like, oh, if I want to go home, I'd have to drive 3 days to get there. So I've been pretty stuck here. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Are you
sorry.
in
How's your
Houston?
family? I'm in Houston. Yeah. I keep joking around with my sister-in-law and my brother that I should have quarantined with them when I had the chance
Yeah.
because I would have been with my nephew,
Yeah.
who now he just ignores me. Like he does. Like we FaceTime and he just looks at me like,
Well,
are
he's
you?
mad. He knew you had a chance to come quarantine and then you didn't. So he's
I
mad.
didn't. So get away.
Yeah, he's mad.
Move along. Have you been doing or hold on, let me turn this up so I can barely hear you. What have you been doing to keep busy?
Oh, good questions. Geez, let me look around. I've been puzzling. Do you want to see my puzzle?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll show you my puzzle.
Of course.
Yes. So, I try and put them all in like color piles, right?
Right.
And then put them together over here, and then it's supposed to look like Can you see that?
Yeah.
Like all the.
Oh, it's books.
Yeah, it's books. Yeah.
Wait, how's it going? Let me see what you've done.
Oh, just like this much so far.
Okay.
So not much yet. Yeah, it is fun.
When did you start?
Not
long
much
ago.
Yesterday.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Well, I've gotten really hard. I mean, not really hard. I've gotten like really good at these hard puzzles because I've done like 6 of them so far. Because I'll just like put on some music or whatever in the background and then just like do these puzzles. And what I found is like it's really gratifying because you like put a little piece in and you're like, ooh. You know,
God.
like
Yeah.
you get the endorphin rush. It's like it's kind of addicting. It's nice. So
Yeah.
that's what been trying to keep like the brain going.
I do
And
remember that about you. You always love to do challenging things. You really do. You do.
I
I
don't know.
remember that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but like I can't be sitting here all by myself,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
doing nothing. That I would
Okay.
go
Do you have
insane.
a room, or is your roomie gone?
No roomie. I live by myself.
By yourself. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Where have I been? Yeah. Last time I remember you had I'm pretty sure you had a roommate.
No,
Maybe.
I don't have any roomies. No. I've been living by myself for like this is my 5th year.
Yeah.
But it's I mean, I love it most of the time, but
Right.
like right right about now, I've realized how much like I love being around people because like
Absolutely.
I would usually spend my days like going to see friends or like getting coffee with them or doing work with them or doing all these different things. And now
You're in silence.
now I'm like legit just like all by myself and I'm like I can't handle this. So,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
So we just had a question. We have so many questions right now.
Okay, yeah.
On do you miss the games or the fans?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like that's a crushing blow. Playing, I mean, I love playing in general, so I would play even if there were like no
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Absolutely.
I just love to play. So like I would play when nobody's watching, but like having people watch and cheer makes it 1,000 times better, a million times better, if infinitely better. So I really miss that a lot because
Absolutely.
like doing your favorite thing and then have people clapping for you doing your favorite thing is like something not a lot of people experience, you know, and I feel really lucky to be able to do that week in and week out. And
Oh,
then when you don't get that, it's like it's like you realize there's this huge
oh,
hole in your heart. So
yeah. Yeah. And something else too that I was talking to someone about this yesterday was, you kind of gotta, your hopes up, season's about to be here, you're ready, and then all of a sudden just
yeah,
oh
yeah, wiped it out.
yeah. um Kayla wants to know if we can say happy birthday, Kayla. Happy birthday.
Oh, okay, Kayla, happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Kayla.
I hope it's a wonderful one. I'm sorry you're stuck in quarantine, but just know people are thinking about you, and if they could be there, they probably would.
Exactly. I love it.
Yeah.
We definitely would be there for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
I'll put a caveat there. Like, if there's cake, I would be there. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Georgina wants to know, what was your favorite game played? Favorite game?
Favorite game ever?
Yeah. Tough one.
I honestly don't know. One of my favorite games ever, though, was playing in the U20 World Cup, and we played against North Korea in the finals, and we won 2-1. But it was just like so much fun because I was like playing with all of my friends. It felt like the fam took the field, and we had each other's backs and won. And so that was a really cool feeling that is really, really hard to replicate.
Yeah, I like that answer. That's a good one. Someone asked, how's our hair doing since we can't get haircuts?
Why
They
you
might
think
have
I
said
got a hat
quarantine
on?
mullet.
Hey, why you think I got a hat on? It's not going well. It's not going well. But I'm trying to value people's lives over my looks. So
Exactly.
like yeah, but like honestly, I don't know. Like it's the little curl cues are looking all right,
I like it.
right?
You always have good hair. Stop being
Oh,
so modest.
oh my
That's
gosh.
like your
Stop, I'm
thing.
blushing. Stop.
Favorite Swiss player, the real Sonia.
Favorite Swiss player, like soccer player? Okay. Obviously, my faves are Anna Sternogorcevic and Lara Dickerman. Actually, I like Leah Wolty as well. She's pretty legit. So it's nice. I mean, you wouldn't think that like such a tiny country had such good players, but
They do.
and but like obviously Anna gets the, you know, the top spot because you know she was in Portland and like we miss her.
Yeah, absolutely. Maro LM wants to know, who do you think you connect with the best on the pitch? Who's your field partner in crime?
Oh, connect with best on the pitch. My gosh, like a psychic connection.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm really excited for the season because Becky Sauerbrunn is back on the team, and
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I always felt like me and Becky had a really awesome connection on the pitch, and it's probably all due to Becky being a world-class player and has nothing to do with me. Like she has my back. She reads all of my crazy runs forward and covers for me, and is just like a kick-ass player in general. So I'm really stoked to have her back.
I love that. I do remember we did an interview after World Cup 2015, and I think one of the questions was, who do you think was kind of like the MVP player? I think you said her. It was the same thing, and it was like a cute picture of y'all hugging.
Well, there you go.
I remember it. Love it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, like Becky, like we've played together a really long time at this point, and it'll probably take a little bit of time to get back on the same page, but she just knows what I'm gonna do, and I know what she's gonna do, and when you know somebody that well, it's just really nice to like, you know, I'm sure we'll just pick up where we left off. At least I'm hoping.
Yeah, I love it. Love Becky. Courtney wants to know, favorite Netflix show at the moment.
Ooh, okay. It's not going to be anything like Tiger King or Too Hot to Handle.
Did you watch it though? Did you watch it?
Yeah, of course I did, but it was more just like, I'm watching this because I want to be able to talk to my friends about it when they're talking about it on our Zoom happy hours, not because
you want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, I do think that Carol Baskin is, I
guilty.
don't know. Yeah, I think she's probably guilty too.
She's a nut job.
But anyways, I really, really, really like Sex Education on Netflix. Have you seen that?
No, but I've actually, it's on my to watch list.
Oh, you have to watch it. It's so good. Yeah, it's so good. So it's like about this kid named Otis, and he's in high school, and his mom's a sex and relationship therapist, and basically he takes on that role for the students at his school, and it kind of that's how the show kind of like moves forward. But it's just really, really heartwarming. But it's pretty real too, and it made me laugh. So that's what I'm watching, and then I've been catching up on all the Vampire Diaries. Clearly, I'm watching all things that are gonna make me smarter. So,
of course, absolutely. I mean, you have to in quarantine. Absolutely.
Yeah. I gotta say that you haven't asked me the most important question yet.
Macaroons?
No, but close. That's top 5. No, like you didn't ask me what day it is.
What day is it, Megan?
Yeah, you didn't ask. I don't know.
What day is it?
It's really hard for me to keep track. The only reason I know that it is a Wednesday, only reason, is because I get donuts on Friday. Okay. Pretty much every Friday. So that's like kind of my thing now, is like I reward myself by getting through the week with donuts.
Oh, I like that.
And actually, my friends in the building, they've actually thought this is such a good idea that now I have like 2 or 3 others getting donuts with me at the same time. Like we get them delivered. Yeah. Oh, that's so. Basically, the only reason I know it's Wednesday is because it's 2 days from Donut Day.
You know what? I wonder if I can fix my pin. I should add a donut emoji.
Yeah, that'd be
Let's see if I can do that without deleting it. Yep. Oh, I like that. I like the reward thing. I should start doing that. Every Friday I'll get something. Yeah,
maybe a macaroon or
from
maybe
Patty.
a donut. Yeah.
Okay, so fun story, side note.
Yeah.
I forgot what year it was, but you guys were playing in San Antonio. Obviously, I was in Houston.
Yeah.
And I was going to cover the game, interviews, blah, blah, blah. And we were going to drive there, 3-hour drive. So I text Meg, and I'm like, hey, do you need me to bring anything from Houston? And she's like, macaroons. And I'm like, oh, yeah. She's like, no, I'm being serious. I was like, okay. I'm like, how many do you want? A dozen. Okay. What flavors? Surprise me, but definitely lavender.
Yeah. Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And then I show up to the hotel. I'm like, here's your Max.
Oh my God, I was so happy.
Oh my gosh.
So
Are you still obsessed with macaroons or?
Like, yes, but the problem is, I started eating vegan 4 years ago, and turns out nobody around here makes any vegan macaroons. But if they did, I'd be chowing them.
Yeah. Oh, I believe that. Joe asked, are you scared to go grocery shopping or nah?
I wouldn't say scared is the word. I would just say apprehensive, and I just don't like that there are certain levels of people taking this different levels of serious. And I really hate walking past somebody who's just like coughing up a storm and like not, and they're like not, they don't have a mask on or something like that. That bugs me a lot. So I try and stay like at least 10 to 12 feet away from everybody.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, got like, you know, everything wrapped up, my hat on.
Kind of cool, because in a way I'm like, oh, you know, you can't really see what I look like.
If I went into a store like this on the regular, people would think I'm robbing it. But just because we're in a pandemic, it's flying, you know?
Right. Absolutely. The real Sonia asked, has Tobin megged you?
I think at this point, Tobin's probably megged everybody. But I never understand, like, why doesn't anybody ask, oh, have you megged Tobin? Like, that is definitely
That's
the more
the real
interesting question, right? Like, that is way more interesting. And the answer is probably accidentally. Yeah. Yeah.
Probably accidentally. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here first. Can you say hi to my best friend, Wilder? Wilder? Did I say that right?
Wilder?
Wilder. I have that little southern
like
WILDER.
Wilder?
Yeah, Wilder. Wilder.
Oh, hey, Wilder.
Wilder. If you could bring any other player to the Thorns, who would it be?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's really
that's
tough.
a tough one.
So I'm probably gonna say if we could get I would really love to have a player like Lara Dickerman in her prime. You know, like, not that she's not good anymore. She's amazing.
Absolutely.
But like when she was 26, 27, if we could have her on the Thorns playing 10. I mean, she could play outside back, she could play 10, she could play 6, she could play winger. I mean, she played everything, and she's played for all the best clubs in the world, and nobody ever talks about her, but I really think she's legit.
I like that. That's
a good answer. Thanks.
Very well said.
Snap.
Snap.
That's because I have one hand. I'm holding it with. I'm holding the phone with the other.
Oh yeah, I need to. Afterwards, I'll show you this little weird setup I have. You're gonna.
Oh, good, great.
It involves 3 books. One of them is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So.
Great book.
Yeah. 717 wants to know, what is your coffee order?
Ooh, well, what it used to be.
Right.
I guess. I've actually been making like a lot of home matcha lattes.
Oh,
I love them. I make it every morning. I'm very caffeine sensitive, which I know sounds like you want to just roll your eyes so hard they might get stuck up there. But it's true. Like, if I have caffeine, I get like shaky and anxiety and all the things.
Yeah.
So what I usually do is I'll get some oat milk and I'll just like heat it up and then like whisk it so it's like extra frothy, and then I'll put my matcha in, and and
Ooh.
make sure it's extra frothy, and then I'll have it every morning.
What matcha do you use? Is there a specific brand?
I just get it from Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any one.
They have these little packets. They're like single serving packets. You can just pour right in.
Nice. Do you put any sweetener in yours?
No.
I have a problem.
You can put some honey in there.
Yeah, I used to not, and now I'm like on the sugar kick. I'm gonna stop. But yeah, I make my coffee. Confessions. Let's see. What are you doing for your mental health to get through this?
Thanks, Rach Calkins.
Aw.
I appreciate that shout out for the new re-merch. What am I doing for my mental health? Actually,
Krista,
so puzzles have been great for my mental health, like really great.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm gonna start, I'm gonna start doing a bit of meditation this week. And I actually ordered this thing called a focus band to help me with it, and because if you can't like practice practice meditation and making your mental health better in the middle of a pandemic, like it's the best time. It's the absolute best time. Like everyone's stressed, everyone's anxious because you can't go outside. Mm-hmm. Like you're worried about all your people, you're worried about your job. Like there's just so many things you're worried about. So it's a really great time to invest in your mental health. And so I'm going to invest in mine by trying to work on some meditation and things like that. And hopefully that translates over into helping with, performance, anxiety in games, and, whether it's, talking in front of people on stage or all these things. Right. So I think that's really cool and helpful. So I'll be so zen by the end of this.
I like that.
Exactly.
I like that answer. I think I need to do more of it. I feel like I have, but sometimes I don't know. I think it's just my brain. I'm being honest.
Well, I mean, it's like a muscle, right? You gotta keep working at it and like build up that, build one layer at a time so it gets stronger and stronger. Otherwise it's just like you start meditating and then you're thinking about what you're having for dinner 5 seconds later.
Right. Oh my gosh.
and then the next day it's like 10 seconds later, and then the day after that it's maybe 20 seconds. Right.
So you get better at it.
I'm gonna hopefully get to like 5 minutes.
Goals. I need to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna look at you for some motivation. Caitlin Sharp, how does it feel to have one of the best goal line clearances in U.S. women's national team history?
I mean, I feel real good about it because it helped us win a World Cup. So, boom, I love it.
Love that. Megan, who is your celebrity crush? And you can't say Denzel Washington.
Wait, what makes you think I was gonna say Denzel? That's epic. That's epic. I mean, like, who doesn't have a crush on Khaleesi from Game of Thrones? Like,
right.
I mean, everyone has a crush on Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. Like, that's all that needs to be said, I think.
Yeah, the queen.
I mean, I'm just taking her out maybe of maybe take her last season out. Because, like, maybe she went, like, down a little, but up until season next to last, Khaleesi.
I love it. That's a good answer. I'm with you on that.
Thanks.
Okay, and someone mentioned something about your merch. So can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Reed. Honestly, these have come in handy because of all my Zoom calls and all the things. Because otherwise, like, everybody would have to see my mullet. So, But anyways, me, Kristen Press, Tobin Heath, and Megan Rapinoe started a company called Re-Inc. And essentially the mission was to, create a space for progress and art and creativity and try and reshape the status quo and recreate a world that we want to live in that is more equitable for all. And it kind of, we've been dropping different lines and collections, but we've been calling them capsules. And we just dropped our BW capsule just last week, actually. And so this is part of that capsule. And it's all the collection is black and white, unlike the world, I guess. And so we dropped like a full head to toe, sweatsuit, and pretty much you can mix and match anything that you want in the capsule. They all go together. And what's really cool about it, in my opinion, is that everybody is able to create their own style and look and wear it however they want, whether you want to wear your crop top with your hat and, the shorts and get your tan on, or whether you're rocking it totally different, like oversized clothes all day. There's something for everybody.
Oh, I love that. And people are loving it too. There's so many comments on
Oh, really?
on
Yes.
it. Oh yeah, they love it.
I'm glad.
Oh, that's really good. I love this. I'm gonna go check it out after our live chat.
Please do.
Oh yeah. Someone asked favorite locker room memory.
Ooh, I don't think I can share that one.
No comment.
Yeah.
Celebrations probably.
Nope.
A
I
lot
think that's like one of those things. It's like what happens in the locker room stays in the locker room.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone said, "What's your favorite thing about having a fan base, and do you get recognized often?"
Yeah, we get recognized pretty often, but in Portland, it's really nice because I think that everybody's like pretty chill about it. Nobody's like trying to come over and interrupt dinner and sit down with you and all those things. Not that I mind talking to people at all. I love chatting people up. I think it's really cool getting to know people. I actually really, I'm going to be honest right now with everybody. I really dislike photos and autographs like a lot. Not because I dislike doing them, but because it feels really transactional to me. It feels like, it's just like, hey, I want this and I'm giving it to you. And I really don't like that. I really like chatting with people and seeing what they're doing and like having like a night, like a conversation with people. I understand that's what people want, so I do it with a smile on and will continue to do it. But I just really enjoy connecting with people more. Yeah, and asking them how they're doing and asking them questions and seeing what they're about.
Oh yeah, that's what I remember about you. Any event, meet and greets, it was like conversation, talk, and then they were like, "Yeah, I talked to her. Oh wait, but can I have a picture?" Like, then they forget too because they had such a great conversation with you.
Well, I kind of think that's a better memory, anyways, right?
For
Being
sure.
able to talk and connect with somebody. I think a connection is so much more valuable than a picture or an autograph. That's how I live my life, is trying to connect with people and keep those connections strong, which is really hard in a pandemic. So I'm glad we're doing this.
Yeah, we get to do this right now. It brings us all together. Let's see what else we got. William asked, "Did you always want to be a defender?"
No, fuck no. Sorry, am I allowed to swear on here?
Yes, of course.
Every single year, I try and get Mark, my coach, to move me to 9 or 10. Like, I'm trying to play center midfield or center forward. Put me in, coach.
Right.
Just give me a chance.
Oh my gosh, you're my favorite. Gosh. Let's see what else. Good spots to check out in Pittsburgh.
Oh, what kind of spots? Like coffee spots, food spots?
Come on, 717 KFRY.
Well, come on, 717. What do you want from me? What you want?
What
It's
want?
hard.
What kind of spots?
It's hard because my mom's the best cook that I know. And I know a lot of people say that about their moms, but I'm dead serious. No chance. My mom is the best cook that I know. And so I don't go out a lot because when I go home, she cooks. And it's always amazing, no matter what. So I try to just eat in Pittsburgh. But there's so many good places downtown, and there's so many good places. There's this one place in Lawrenceville that I really like. It's just like kind of a hipster, young people live in that area, and there's a ton of bars and breweries, restaurants, all the things. Anyways, it's called I think it's called B52, and it's a Mediterranean place, and it's all vegan. But even my family goes there because they like it. So
Oh, wait, what was the name?
B52.
Okay, B52.
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
717HX Fry. I forgot what the username was. Let me see. Yeah, 717K Fry. There you go. Yeah, and it was food. Awesome. We got that question answered. Do you like Texas?
Well, who doesn't like Texas, right?
Right.
No, Texas. There's so much to offer in Texas. Like you can go to Austin and feel like you're in Portland still, or you can go to Houston and feel like you're gonna drown outside, because it's true. But I really do like Houston, and the thing that I liked most about I didn't really like the landscape or the weather or stuff like that. That wasn't it for me. But I really love the people. The people are lovely, and they're just super open, and it doesn't have a big city feel in Houston with the people. Like the people don't have a big city feel like New York or something like that. So I really like that aspect of Houston.
No, I like that. Good answer. Yeah, come back and visit us.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Favorite city you visited with the national team?
Oh.
I mean, you travel a lot, so.
Yeah, I actually don't know like what cities I've been to with the national team and what cities I haven't, if that makes sense. But Rome is always my favorite city in the world to visit, and Stockholm because I lived there for a while.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
How long were you there for?
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. Yeah. But Rome, because I think it's crazy that you can just like walk down the same street that Julius Caesar walked down, like thousands of years ago, and then. But then after you walk down the street that Julius Caesar walked down, you literally like take a left and get a huge slice of pizza and fine. Like it's amazing.
Right.
You know? Yeah, it's the best. And then Stockholm's probably the best summer city in the world. It's got like I think 20 hours of daylight in the summer, and then people are just everybody takes off. Nobody's still working. Okay, you could have your favorite cafe closed for 3 months because the owners are just like, this is my summer and I want to take my time. You know, it's just really great.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're getting a little break now, huh? Chase or Chas wants to know, which attacker do you find the most challenging to defend and why?
To defend. I don't know. Everybody presents different challenges, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Sam Kerr is really great because she is really smart about getting behind the line. But then oftentimes I'm not defending against her. That's more, you know, with center backs and stuff like that. If there's, you know, a wide player, then typically I'm going against the midfielders or the outside backs. So Crystal Dunn is like really difficult to defend because she's shifty and fast. But there's just plenty of good players that are, you know, really great in the league.
Love it. Cameron wants to know, I like this one. What would you say to a senior who had their season canceled and is going to play college soccer?
Man, I'd say I'm so sorry. That stinks. But I think that there's just so much soccer ahead of you. And soccer isn't dependent upon playing in front of other people or playing even with a team. That's what makes soccer so amazing. It's such a simple game. All you need is yourself and a ball and hopefully a wall or a goal or something like that. And you can just go out and play by yourself. So I'm so sorry because I know that's devastating, missing a senior season with all of your friends and having your family watch and doing all of those fun things. But I think that I would just say, hey, keep trucking because you have so much more soccer to play. You're going to play in college, and make sure you're ready.
Love it. Take notes, y'all. um, Bella wants to know, if you didn't play soccer, what other sport would you play?
Oh, I would probably play hockey. I love hockey. I love it
So
so.
Serena. Yeah.
I would be like loving hockey. Like every time the U.S. women's national hockey team plays, I'm like trying to watch them because I think they're so sick.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fun. We used to have a hockey team here. That's gone.
Too hot. Couldn't keep the ice cold.
I pretty much humidity got the best of them.
I think that's true.
Oh yeah. Another question. What have you been doing? Oh no, we answered that. You've been puzzling during quarantine and reading.
Uh-huh.
There was another one. What have you learned running basically your business with your merch?
Oh my gosh, we could be here for hours, I think. I think what I've learned is that customers are not buying things. They're buying your brand. They're buying what you stand for and your mission. And so essentially they're buying a little piece of our mission and bringing it out into the world every time. And so when I think of products, we sometimes think like widgets or just things, right? But what we found is that especially in times like this, people need a deep connection to be able to buy things. And what we've found is that people still want to buy our things even during this time. And I think that's really because they feel such a deep connection to what we're doing.
Absolutely. Love it. Summarized it.
Hey.
That's so important too, right? And anything that you do, I like that.
What, summarizing?
Experience. No, your answer. The experience and it's more than just buying an item or something. It's more than that. So that's, yeah, food for thought. Sherry wants to know what happened to the cooking episodes.
Oh, Kling's kitchen. Oh yeah. Yeah, so Kling is still whipping up all the things in the kitchen. It's just not being filmed right now. And they're just, it like me in the kitchen is just as crazy without camera as it is with camera.
Right.
The only difference is I'm missing my PIC, Brittany Bartok. And
oh, how's Brittany? Oh gosh.
She's doing great. She just had her birthday.
Oh.
She's doing fine. I think she's holed up in a beach house, so like life's
Ooh.
hard, right?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm just not able to do all of the really amazing editing and filming that Britt does. So I've been cooking, but I don't have my Britt here to film it.
You should do a live. That's what I say.
Oh geez, I don't know about that.
We'll cheer you on. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do two more. Someone else asked if you will get back on YouTube, so we'll see about that. What was it like playing against your U.S. Women's National Team teammates in the NWSL season?
Oh, I mean, to me, it's just like any other game. Like, I don't think, ooh, here comes my national team teammate.
Right.
You know, I think, oh, here comes the Houston Dash, or here comes Chicago or Carolina or whatever else, you know. So to me, it's not about the individual players. Sometimes you have to do things to shut down special players and kind of mitigate what they're really good at. But yeah, it's just the Houston Dash is coming to town, and we got to take care of them.
Right. Love it. High five. Let's see. Last one. Tell a story from your Carolina days.
OMG. Actually, the first thing that pops in my mind is we always have these senior speeches, and people take them very seriously because at UNC, we don't really care to have just a soccer career. We care to have growth in our personal development as well as soccer development and in school.
Mm-hmm.
So Anson and the coaching staff spend many hours, whether we're doing leadership councils or reading books and having to tell them about it, or memorizing quotes, or grading each other on core values, right? So the senior speeches are very important.
Right.
And I remember one woman stood up there, and her name was Jamie Gilbert, and she's hilarious. Okay, she's the funniest person, but like I said, everybody takes these very seriously. But just because the speech or content is serious doesn't mean that there's some epically funny moments. And I remember her standing up there, and she starts telling this story about when she was waitressing during her time at UNC. And she said that she'd been working at, let's just say, Buffalo Wild Wings, and she had, two friends that were also waiters there. One was a guy, one was a woman, and they were all talking about what was going on in their lives. And Jamie was kind of complaining about soccer and how she didn't want to do the running and all of these different things. And her waiter turned to her waiter friend, and he goes, "Girl, this is the life you chose." And it was just like such a poignant moment, because it was incredibly deep, but it was also hilarious.
Yeah.
So it's something that has always stuck with me, and I'll never forget that. And the point of the story and the point of the speech, it was one of the very best speeches I've ever seen in my life. Yeah.
And a teaching moment too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So everyone's saying, save this live, save it, save it. Guys, here's my thing though. We're being honest. I haven't been able to, I don't know how. I don't know if it's because I don't know how to save it, or if my phone is full, but I don't have an option. So can someone tell me what I can do to save this?
Somebody
Please.
Somebody with some technological genius, please DM Def
Please.
G7.
Yeah, DM, message, anything.
Yeah.
I will follow your lead. I'll take your advice. I'll do it. But I don't know, but I was told that there should be like a little thing that pops up at the end, but maybe the live they've been too long. I don't know.
No, I think it should pop up at the end. You have to save it. Yeah, you have to save it right as you're Xing out.
Everyone's just laughing at me. No one's giving me advice. Y'all, come on.
Yeah, you had to say yes when you exit. That's it.
So should I exit you first? And then
I'm gonna exit, so.
No!
Yeah, you got this.
Okay, well, thank you so much. You're the best. Thank you so much for being out with us. So many people were just saying that you made their day, and yeah, so thank you so much. Crazy times, but
Hey, I just want to say to you, Steph, thank you for having me. It's been really fun, and it's nice to catch up. And to everybody that's watching, thank you for tuning in. I know you have lots of other things that you could be doing, aka watching other lives. So thank you for tuning in. Stay safe. Make sure that you're not that person that's coughing at the grocery store. Cover it up. Stay safe, stay healthy, and wishing you all the best.
We love you, Meg.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Bye. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the questions. They were so great. So yeah, let me know if you have any advice on how to save this, because you all want this. So yeah, tomorrow we'll have Guy Torrey, comedian, actor. You've seen him in movies, a lot of stand-up comedy acts. So yeah, have some questions ready for him. I love you all. Stay safe. Have a great rest of the day. Go watch TV. Go snack. Bye.